Hello, welcome to the Moodyplayz cast.
Welcome.
I'm your host, Jarrett, and I'm here with my guests, Luke and Logan.
What's up?
Yes, sir.
You may recognize them from many of my videos. This one mostly for his stuttering. And
the vlogs.
And the vlogs.
And any live action.
And most of the stuff on Moodyplayz.
Yeah.
He's like this. He is the second hand in Moodyplayz. So.
I would say you're the celebrity...
He's the face of Moodyplayz because I'm not in my videos.
Exactly.
I'm the poster child of Moodyplayz.
There you go. And Logan, you've known him from a lot of the GTA videos. I think that's about all your...
But you don't hear his voice.
Because he's never talking.
You just only see the grenade cooking in his hand.
No, you hear his laugh. He's in the whole penny trading bit.
Oh, okay, good.
I needed to fix my settings on the PlayStation.
For the longest time, he didn't know.
Here we are.
Goofball.
You know, I just realized the PlayStation 5 may not have this, depending on the settings.
May not have what?
It may not have the audio sharing settings.
Yeah. Oh, you mean like nobody has it disabled?
Yeah. Oh, nobody has it because they've been talking about because all the bullying on PS5.
Yeah, but
and
you'll
stuff.
have the ability to record.
I'm gonna have a capture card on my computer soon anyway, so it won't matter. It won't matter.
That's true.
Anyway, so I wanted to do my own solo podcast for a while because Title in Progress is just kind of dead right now. So I wanted to do my own. What?
It seems like there's three of us.
Solo.
It's the Moody cast with guests.
Okay.
So...
Guests on episode 1.
Guest on episode 1.
The solo
We're doing the first solo podcast.
With three people.
Three-way solo podcast.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Sounds great. So, the first thing I want to talk about is, what do you guys do outside of my videos? Like, what's your thing? What do you guys got going on?
We only live for Moodyplayz videos.
Your monthly Moodyplayz videos
Monthly.
are my life.
Otherwise
I don't exist.
I created them in a lab just so they can be Moodyplayz videos because I have no friends.
Here's the thing: we show up in Moodyplayz videos, or in my case, I just don't show up in Moodyplayz videos.
That's not true. You're there,
and then I disappear until the next Moodyplayz video, and then I reappear, and that's.
I said, hey, I want to do a podcast and have you two on, and Logan just phased back into existence and went, I've heard you needed me.
My consciousness exists inside Moodyplayz.
By the way, when the channel gets...
That sounds a little sus.
When I delete the channel, they both just fade out of existence, and this whole house just disappears. The Boone heritage just dissipates.
Factual.
Yeah.
We're like the guy in Dimitri Martin's jokes. Oh, too late. You're in it.
What guy?
The grocery store guy. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. For those of you who don't understand, go watch Dimitri Martin on Netflix. You won't be disappointed.
It's on Netflix?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't
The
know.
Overthinker and Live at the Time. That's a good one. Anyways.
Actually speaking now, besides, you both are at school.
Yeah.
Luke goes to not a normal university.
Yep.
He goes to, I guess it would be a tech school?
I go to
private school? It's a private school, but it's like a tech school.
It's a flight school.
Yeah, he flies.
I'll just say that.
He's a pilot.
And I have 2 flights left as of today, hopefully, and I'll be done there.
So I guess we'll start with you. What inspired you to start flying?
GTA.
Not Flight Simulator 2004.
Okay,
no.
So
Grand Theft Auto 5.
No, I'm actually. So this is
that sounds a little sus.
So this is about being 100% legit.
How the Kamikaze pilots be like?
Yo, hold up.
So all of Moodyplayz videos, we can tell how good of a pilot Luke is, and that's how he is in real life.
Isn't the first clip of him crashing into a mountain the Moodyplayz snack clips?
I don't do that.
Where we're flying upside down and you just slam right into a mountain.
That sounds about right.
You'd have to check that out. YouTube.com/. You're already here. Just go to his channel.
Click on the little Moodyplayz.com below.
Yeah, it's in the I button, right?
Luke, you're making me edit. Why are you doing this?
Because I'm a nice guy.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, and it'll also be in the
and it's
the description box down below.
That's easy. Okay. No, about like no cap. I thought you were joking. So you actually
no, I'm serious.
That's hilarious.
So like, I'm flying around in GTA and I'm like, why is this not real?
Why am I
this
entertained?
can be real, to an extent, you know. And it's also
go to the military base, steal a jet.
Well,
I wish this could be real.
Yeah, well, on occasion. But it was like a combination of that and me seeing it on TV of this like 17-year-old kid that was doing it, and I was like,
it could be me.
I could do that. So that's what I do.
Cool. And now you're about to have what
I'm about to have.
Please speak it in English because 90% of my viewers are going to be like, "What's that?"
I'm about to have 5 licenses. 5 licenses. That sounds about right. I think something like
that. Would it be fair to say
5.
You're roughly halfway to becoming a commercial pilot?
No. Well, I'm over the hump of the bulk of the training, and now it's just
getting flight time.
Yeah, getting time and developing my skills and experience.
How many hours do you have currently total?
212.
And you need how many to become a commercial pilot?
I need 190, and I already did that.
So you're just needing the...
Oh, okay. Different. Like around 1,500 hours.
Damn.
To fly for an airline. And I also have to be 23. I'm not 23. So... Not quite. So
he's about there. He's
all right. Thanks.
He's about 12, so we're getting close.
11, but
sorry.
Just a few more years.
So now that it's just Brenham. I love you, Brenham. I love you.
You know for a fact Brenham's watching this video.
He's watching it live right now. This is actually a live stream.
Brenham, if you're here, comment. Say hi. I'm Brenham. Yeah. So
I am Brenham.
So that's what I'm doing. I'm on my way. I'm working. I'm trying to get a job pretty soon and move in with Logan. Because they have a flight program at the school he goes to. And so I could possibly go instruct at his school or in that area and live with him and hang out all the time and have a lit time with him.
Yeah. Hold on, before we move on, I want to make sure my Mac's plugged in. We're back. Quick edit. How to plug in my MacBook.
And we're back.
Logan.
No. Okay.
What is that from?
TMG.
Oh yeah,
Cody
yeah.
And we're back. Okay, cool.
Hey, Logan. What are you doing? What are you doing?
I am at OU. I am pursuing a bachelor's degree in entrepreneurship and finance. Hanging out in Norman, having a good time. Aside from that, I play racquetball. And honestly, that's my life story.
I can guarantee you most people probably saw when you were doing vlogs, so...
That's probably true.
Yeah.
Up in the icon, take a look at Logan's vlog channel. There's a couple vlogs over there.
No, he got rid of. There's one.
There's a singular.
There's
vlog.
singular vlog.
He got rid of it.
It's the first one he did.
It's private.
Anyways,
he privated it.
So link in the description is down there.
Link in the description is down there. Yep.
That is where the description is.
It'll be done.
You can also see it re-uploaded on Jared's channel.
Definitely not going to do that.
We're rebranding to Moodyplayz.
Moodyplayz is now actually becoming
Why
Logan's
racquetball
channel.
is a dying sport. Moodyplayz.
It's just a reenact. I make the whole video again.
Can we do that? Why is racquetball a dying sport? A parody?
A parody video.
I don't think anybody's gonna understand that.
No, he won't.
Nobody needs to. Just us. You can't just play on any wall.
You can't just play on any wall.
You use a door. What are you talking about? A wall? You use a door.
Yeah.
Oh, it's true. Well, yeah.
But anyway, yeah.
What made you want to? I can speak. Pursue the degree you're in right now.
So I've always liked the idea of, like, having a business and kind of being able to run that business and kind of, like, manage people, put people in the right places, and just work for more than just, like, an hourly pay. Not that there's anything wrong with that, of course, but for what I want to do, I think owning a business would be something I've always found really interesting and a big challenge. And so that's kind of where I wanted to go with things. That as well as Shark Tank. Shark Tank is like one of my favorite shows.
Do you want to be on there? Or do you want to be an investor?
A few days ago, he's been freaking out about Shark Tank for some reason. Because I never hear you talking about Shark Tank except for, like, yesterday.
I just really like the show. It intrigues me.
It is. I like the show, too. It's a really cool show.
You know what show I like?
What show do you like, Luke?
Moodyplayz The Arena, coming soon.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Link in description.
If you haven't already, go donate to the Kickstarter, please.
This podcast is an ad read for everything Moodyplayz.
It's literally just everything that I'm doing ever.
Mm-hmm. Also, movement watches.
Anyway.
And we're back.
The hell was that?
The audio listeners are like, what happened to my speaker?
They have the phone flipped over. They pick up the phone to make sure the video's still going.
It's just frozen. They're like,
you freeze frame it to where it's just sitting
you
there
should
for
put
like
a buffering thing on the video.
And that's in. That is in. All that is still in.
That's pretty funny.
I was gonna cut that, but now I'm not.
No, don't cut that. That's fine.
Quality content.
Quality. This is what the pods are going to be. Just chaotic mess with topics somewhere in there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
so like Moodyplayz.
Like Moodyplayz, like normally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
So it really fits with the theme.
Moodyplayz is known for chaotic mess with occasional subjects.
But live action this time.
Yes.
Which is what y'all are looking for.
Everyone wants live action. Because everyone's tired of seeing the gaming stuff.
Yeah.
And I currently have no content for gaming stuff, so...
Best of both worlds.
There we go.
You want to talk about kind of your plan for moving forward with Moodyplayz?
Yes, I guess I can do that. Thank you, Luke.
You're welcome.
Shameless plug.
Didn't tell him to do that.
I just think it's kind of interesting.
Looks like you can pay me later.
So I got some ideas I want to do for Moodyplayz going into the future. I want to start doing more videos in the sense of... I want to start doing more of the monthly videos. I want to start doing more of the... What did I just say? Monthly? Did I say monthly?
You said monthly.
I want to start doing... I want to like turn monthly into like bi-weekly, kind of every video every 2 weeks, where it's actually content and not just something I throw together and post it. I don't like doing that. Just throwing together videos makes me feel like I'm cheaping everyone out in the sense of this could be better. I can make it better, and I have skill when it comes to editing. I mean, most of the time it's just like having the bits, but making the bits funnier is where I struggle. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. But I do have projects in the working. This being one of them, the Moodyplayz cast. I want to start interviewing more people, having something persistent on the channel that's actually going to keep going other than 6 videos total, like Title in Progress. I also want more, like the Arena. I want to start doing more kind of lengthy projects where we're going to have like maybe 10 videos, but they're like fully edited, lots of quality, no cutting corners, full productions. That would be really cool. Also live action. Like the Arena idea, it's been an idea I've been bouncing around for years. For the it was originally a pair of vases, and then we've scrapped that altogether. But we still wanted to do it scripted, storyline based film or production that we've ended up turning into the Arena, which is now entirely different storyline, but we still have the same concept of storyline driven episode based series on Moodyplayz that we've turned from video game scenario to live action scenario, which would be really cool.
I'm sure that'd get more viewers for
I
sure.
100% hope so, because its pair base is flopped. Yeah. So that's why that idea went out the window. But I've also got an idea. Hope this is a little bit of a sneak peek into it. We're wanting to do a series, Ben and I got Luke involved on it as well, of doing a series sort of like what it would be it was Unis Honest at the time. If you guys don't remember what that was a channel Markiplier and Crank Gameplays did. Video every day for a year, and after the year's over, it is... My watch keep coming on?
Siri, yeah.
Oh. My, every video for a year, after the year's up, the channel's deleted. Inspired by that, we want to do something along the lines of where the amount of views that the video gets is the amount of videos we do on the channel. So if it's 10 views, we get 10 videos, 100 views, 100 videos. And something like along that lines, obviously to a point, because God forbid, and it gets 1 million views, we're not doing 1 million videos. There's no possible way that we can do 1 million videos. We're going to run out of ideas.
God forbid it goes on iFunny and gets like 22,000 likes or something.
Right? That would be crazy.
Yeah, all these people posting like, this will get lost in collective, but...
My grandpa died. Like, have you seen that?
Hey.
What?
No, I'm just saying.
I usually see like...
No, like, that's what I've seen on iFunny though. It's like, this is going to get lost in collective, but my grandpa died. Send me your prayers. And it has like 333,000 likes on it. And I'm like, I was like, oh, okay, I feel sympathy. But like, some of those, it's like, they'll say, you know, this is going to get lost in collective, but my guinea pig died. And it's a picture of like cheese or something like that.
It's not always that
you know?
sad. It's usually like...
That's the only one I've seen.
I know this is getting lost in collective, but I just got married. Or like... I know this is getting lost in collective, but
somebody's grandpa died.
I got through cancer. You know, it's like good things, not just like, you know...
my grandpa died.
Yeah, right.
Oops. Sorry.
Makes it sound like it was your fault. Hold up.
You go, darn the luck.
Oh, shoot. Anyway.
Enough about death.
Back to what I was talking about. So instead of that, we're going to do like, you know, video per view. And it's going to be kind of the same concept of ideas, kind of like, I had an idea of a joke idea of making a longboard for 3. Where we build a longboard for 3 people.
That'd be cool. Maybe we need to do 4.
Longboard for 4.
Ben wants to be in it, so if you want to be in it too,
that sounds
longboard for 4.
Longboard for 4. I think we also had an idea of...
Shoot.
Yes. I thought about the idea of doing reverse bungee jumping where we see how many bungee cords we can get attached to like Ben or Luke or me, and we try and see how high we can jump with additional bungee cords to pull us up.
Oh, like the elastic band thingies.
What?
Yes.
Yeah. We just take a bunch of bungee cords and we see how much we can increase our height by jumping with bungee cords.
I think our height would stay the same, but I think our vertical distance would increase significantly.
No, I think we can get some height.
You think we'd grow?
I think we could get more height with our jump, if it just pulls us up fast.
I think we can become like I'm 6 foot, so I could go from 6 foot to like 6'1".
Yeah, see, like it can stretch your spinal cord. Yeah, so you see what I'm getting now.
That sounds healthy.
Anyway,
goose.
And then I think there's the last idea I'm gonna tease is Luke had an idea for oxygen chamber thing.
Oh yeah. So like a hyperbolic chamber. That means. Okay, so the premise is hypoxia is this thing where if you run out of oxygen, your cells can't, function very well. You lose you lose consciousness, pretty much, and you're very useless. You don't make any sense. You can't like process anything.
So Luke wouldn't change much,
right? So. The way that they do it is they have this chamber and they pull all the oxygen out, and you sit in this chamber, and they strive you this oxygen, and you find your symptoms for what hypoxia does to you.
Luke wants to do that, so
yeah, and not only will it help me out,
it'll be funny to see our reactions.
It'll be a hilarious video.
So, and then it'll be like that. We'll do videos kind of like that where it's something completely random. There's different ideas. All that for the entirety of the series. At the very end, we're not deleting any of it, but instead the only thing we're going to be deleting is if there's any posts about it on social media, or we do anything extra, that'll be gone. And we're actually going to take away the playlist itself, but we're going to leave the videos there. So instead of it being easily accessible, you have to kind of go and hunt for them. To kind of give the idea of the memories are still able to be come back to, but you kind of have to dig for it. And it's the same kind of concept of what if you got to pick the amount of days you had left to live? What would you do with those days? What if you didn't get to pick how long you had left to live?
I don't think anybody gets to pick how long they have left to live.
You would say that. How about people who are in interrogation situations where it's either life or death?
Or committing suicide?
No. Interrogation, tell me where the stuff is. So, tell me where the stuff is or you die. Like, I pick how long you have left to live because you're not.
Like for other people.
Yes.
Yourself.
No.
Okay.
You're not committing the act of death.
4.
You have 4 days left to live. Good luck.
4.
Right, I didn't say that.
Oh, okay.
I implied it.
For what? For much. Alright.
I'm waiting for him just to go like 3.
Oh, yeah.
I get it because
still about an hour and a half.
Okay. Other than that, MoodyPlay has I think that was this idea, the arena, and that series still working title, so we're not going to say anything else just quite yet. But that's just kind of the big 3 ideas we have going on right now. More soon to come. I'm pretty sure I can come up with more things. Because otherwise, MoodyPlay is just a bunch of, hey, these are funny clips, throw it together video. I want to start doing the stuff that's planned and has a backbone. That's not a MoodyPlay video that we recorded in 2 hours at 12 a.m. last night.
You can't do that.
That sounds kind of fun.
What?
Low-key.
I mean, that's all the videos on MoodyPlay are, mostly.
Yeah.
And they're god tier.
And they're pretty good.
Well,
so the second subject I want to talk with you guys, because all 3 of us are PlayStation people, right?
yeah. I'm a regular person.
I'm also a regular person.
Are you a PlayStation?
I have a PlayStation. Do you have a PlayStation?
I do.
Oh, so we're both regular people with PlayStations.
Jared's
Nice.
a PlayStation person.
Jared identifies as a PlayStation.
Identify as a male. We all have PlayStations, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So, would you agree that this is almost an end of an era when it comes to consoles?
Pretty soon coming up, I think.
Really?
Why
is that?
Because when I looked up the Xbox One and the PS4, the base models for those came out within 2 months of each other back in 2013, which I would argue was the start of the next gen era. Because other than that, all systems originally still played the same games. They were all backwards compatible. When Xbox One came out and PS4, it completely had no backwards compatibility at launch, and you had to buy the games that were set for the console. And so now that they've had the PS4 Slim, PS4 Pro, or the Xbox had the Xbox One S, One X, One Digital. They've had all their intermediate models to keep up. Now there's officially the next title console, the Xbox X Series or Series X and PS5. I would say that now that with backwards compatibility, it may be a little bit different, but it's a next step when it comes.
Could you try again?
It's a next step of a generation or an era.
Well, yeah, the next generation, sure, but era is all encompassing.
Yeah. I didn't think about the fact that we're still going to be able to play with PS4 players on the PS5 and all of that kind of thing because I'm not used to that. PS4 shut PS3 out and Xbox too, those generations.
Yeah, and cross compatibility is amazing.
Yeah, it's
and it's something new, but I wouldn't say it's the beginning of a new era.
No, I would agree that it would be, because in the sense of, so let's go back and say to PS3 and Xbox 360, right? Mm-hmm. What let's ask this, what console won that era in the sense of
360, easy.
It's 360.
360,
not even close.
Right? Yeah, 360. 360 won that era. Now, why did it win it? Let's ask that. What made it so special over the PS3 that made it win?
Popularity.
I think the Call of Duty sponsorship or partnership.
I forgot they had that there for a while.
Yeah. Xbox 360 had the partnership.
Yeah, Microsoft had the
Duty.
partnership.
Yeah, but it's not like people playing PlayStation couldn't.
No, but the thing is with the DLCs.
They got them weeks earlier.
Yeah, they got months. It was a month. It was a whole month earlier they got the DLCs.
Jeez. That's
wild.
That's a long time for Call of Duty.
That is a long time. But, again, popularity.
Yes, and it had popularity because I think it had popularity because of Call of Duty. I think it also had popularity because of
YouTube.
Halo. That too.
Halo.
Halo was a big thing for them when Halo 4 came out. Okay, people hated Halo 4, but Halo Reach, that was on 360.
That's true.
And that was a big one for them.
That was a banger of a game.
Yeah, it was great.
Was in fact a banger. Can confirm.
So then let me ask you this. Out of the Xbox One and PS4, who won this era, if you want to call it, if we're going to call it like a generation, what won this generation?
PS4.
Probably PS4.
So you say that, so let's kind of look at the facts of Xbox One had a lot of issues when it came down to when it first launched. You had to have a Kinect to work with it.
Oh.
The Xbox One did not want to work if you did not have a Kinect connected to it. And then it came out with public issues where there were issues of it was recording without people knowing. And people had it in their living room or their bedroom in a sense of straight up nudes are being recorded on the internet. Because the console wanted to record, not you. The console chose when it wanted to record or when it wanted to watch.
Yeah, because it was trying to capture funny moments or whatever, but it really ended up.
It was because it was audio capture, and so if you said anything at all, it was like an Alexa system where it would just kick on and just start going.
Oh yeah, because when you would say like Xbox off,
Xbox off, Xbox on, it would turn on, it would turn off. It was a knockoff Alexa at the time, and that was issues because the Kinect was a camera as well, and so it turned on the camera and your voice at the same time.
Well, it still made the best live streams for people because somebody in the donations would say Xbox off and then the stream would end.
That's true. Which is now all the Alexa streams of people donating saying, Alexa, what's my address? And it starts reading it off and then they get DDoSed. And
not the move.
But what I also want to say is that Xbox also made the Xbox One digital, which flopped. Because at the time, it was their next stepping stone for a console. But now people who had all these like 30 discs of games couldn't play with them. Couldn't use them.
Sounds interesting. Sounds similar to a situation right now.
But they have both options. It's not just that.
Oh, and we realized the Xbox didn't come out with a disc version?
Xbox
One?
Xbox One had a disc version and a not disc version. But when they announced the Xbox One digital, people didn't take into consideration that, my disc, it doesn't have a disc reader. It has better specs, but it doesn't have a disc reader to play my games.
Oh,
and so there's people
have one with the same specs with a disc.
No, it didn't, and it had better specs. So then they made the Xbox One X, which brought back the disc. So Xbox had to cover their tracks by making another console, which just screwed them over with production. Because now they have 5 Xbox Ones on the market right now.
Yeah,
like one S, one digital, one X.
You can't buy the one anymore, though, can you?
No, the one's gone. The One S is the lowest one I think it goes to. But at the same time, Xbox wanted to become a family console, so you can plug in like a DVD reader to it, or I think it was your cable box. So then you can just click on the TV tab, and your TV came on, and it just took the input from it, which is a really cool idea at the time. But this is also the same time that your Kinect had to be connected to it. So it was like your nice family get-togethers.
That's the difference. Xbox has always marketed themselves as a
family company,
and family console versus PlayStation is like.
That's also Microsoft's. That was Microsoft's doing before Xbox finally set themselves aside. PlayStation really didn't have any issues this year. They made the Slim because the console was pretty tall, which made it a lot smaller, and I think it made it a little bit less wider too, didn't it? Made it a little bit slimmer, like sideways also. And then they came out with
almost as if the name came from the size of the console.
Okay, to be fair, the console was also marketed to stand straight up as well as on the side. So it was one of those this is slimmer, but this isn't slimming. Anyway,
it was smaller in both directions.
Yeah, and then they came out with the Pro, which was great because that had the 4K capability and what else did it come out with?
I don't know.
I think it just only had 4K and better specs. I think.
Yeah. Higher frame rate.
Which it still is. I mean, all of us still have like one of the original PS4s in the sense of all of ours are going out. Yeah. I think yours sounds like a jet engine. Mine's just incredibly slow, and yours has both. Right?
Yeah.
His is a jet engine and it's slow.
I would say mine's both a jet engine and navigating the PlayStation menus. Just to, for example, leave a party. Takes me about 4 minutes when playing Call of Duty.
You flick the remote to move the little cursor while you're in the quick menu, and it just kind of sits there. And then it does. And then it moves. And then it moves.
Well, it's mainly because of the 200 gigabyte Call of Duty Modern Warfare.
Yeah.
I would be better off unplugging my console, but then it still wouldn't read it for about 2 minutes. and then throwing it out the window, and it would still be on my screen, and I would still be able to hear the jet engine sounds. And then as soon as it hit the ground on the floor outside, then it would probably turn off.
I'll admit, I took my dad's massive air compressor to it and just blew like a bunch of air, and like so much dust shot out of it. It was not even. It was definitely not clean.
Well, I'm glad the new PlayStation is optimized for airflow.
So then let me ask you this. So now that we've discussed that, like both 360 was kind of the winner of that generation, PS4 was the winner of this generation. What's your predictions for this next one? Who do you think is going to win? Because with the base facts that we have right now of Xbox has slightly better specs, but PS4's probably got some better launch titles.
And optimization for the specs.
Yeah. So, and I think both have solid state drives, right?
Yep.
Both have the solid,
It's hard to say. They're pretty similar in price, but...
They're the identical price.
Well...
Yeah, they are.
They are.
Yeah, because you can't count the digital edition as a full console.
Because...
Like the Series X.
Because you'd be counting that, because there's no Series X without a disc reader. Both. Yeah. So Xbox came out with 2 consoles this year. They're coming out with the Series X and the Series S, which was the cheaper, less powerful model, but it was still a solid state drive.
That looks like a mini DJ mixer.
It does. Why does it have that black circle on top?
Or it's airflow, I think.
Is that a fan? Is that a vent?
Yeah, I think it's a fan. Yeah.
That's a massive ass fan if that's a fan. That's half the console.
Yeah, it's pretty big.
Unless
that might just be a vent.
Well, what I'm thinking is, I mean, I've only been following the PS5 on Twitter and stuff, and trying to find release dates, but I haven't really seen the Xbox get as much public hype around it as the PS5 has.
I would agree.
And the people are getting outraged about the scalpers a lot more than the PS5. Speaking of which, so I saw this thumbnail today on YouTube, and it said that there was one company that got 3,500 units of the PS5.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
3,000. I'm still like
3,500. Yeah,
3,500.
And I can get one. Like.
Yeah, no, we all have been struggling to get one.
That guy,
We all have been struggling to get one.
It's a fact.
Yeah,
it's a fact.
Which and just keep this in mind. Walmart, I think Walmart, Target, Amazon, and GameStop, all of the kind of ones we've been following, and Best Buy, all have had it shipped to home. Correct?
Yep.
All except I think Walmart's last drop. All had shipped to home.
Yeah.
So, if to fix the scalper issue, make them ship to store. So you have to come pick them up. Because you only can do one per person, and it's going to register if you try to order another one.
Right.
Because you can't, like, if you try to add another one to your limit in quantity, it's just going to block you and say it's only one per person. So if you make it ship to home, these scalpers can't get their hands on. They can get their hands on one, but they can't get their hands on, like...
10,000.
Like, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
it
just makes sense.
Well, I figured it out. We've camped the websites. I guess we all have.
We all have, yeah.
We've camped the websites 8 times, trying to get one. GameStop, Target, Best Buy, Walmart.
All of them. All of them except StockX, because StockX has like grand.
And I guess GameStop people were camping at 8 p.m. for that drop.
Here in our hometown, in my hometown, not their, I guess, no, not even their hometown. My hometown had like 20 people with camps, like whole camp set up at 8 o'clock 2 nights ago.
Honestly, I could understand that though.
I mean, yeah. People are so desperate to get one.
But like 11
were they
hours before opening.
Were they this desperate to get the last gen consoles? Were people this desperate?
I don't remember it being this bad. Because it wasn't all online, though.
Also, COVID has a huge effect on this. If COVID wasn't relevant right now, it would be not even near close to this bad.
Yeah.
No, you're right.
Because here's the worst part: is these scalpers are bragging on social media saying, "I have like 10."
That guy got like doxxed and robbed.
Yeah, he got all of his because he bragged and posted, and people like tracked his IP back to his address, and then they just came and robbed his house of all 10 of his PS5s.
You get what you freaking deserve.
Like it's
what a guy.
It's not good.
That's rough.
So, and I say it's the end of an era because if you look on social media and say Sony and Microsoft, they're buddies. Like, at least from on the surface.
No, Microsoft is buddies with Sony. Sony, not so much.
No, I'd say Sony is buddy.
Not that I've seen.
What have you seen? Because everything I've seen seems like they're at least like acquainted very well now. It used to be they have been mortal enemies because that used to be what they were. It was console. It used to be console wars. But now with like Call of Duty, I'm going to say it. Don't bear with me. Fortnite. Sorry.
Fortnite.
What's another cross-platform game that's kind of come out? Because with Call of Duty coming out...
Oh, shoot. Yeah, no. Minecraft just released PS4 Realms.
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
Oh, bet.
Yo.
Yeah. Or at least...
Is Fall Guys cross-platform?
Announcing.
I think so.
I don't think Fall Guys is cross-platform.
No. Not that I know of.
But, like, so the big ones... I guess...
Yeah. I think it is.
Okay.
Okay, well, anyway,
I could be wrong.
the big two games right now would be still, like, I guess, Fortnite and Modern Warfare, or, I guess, Call of Duty. When they introduced a cross-platform, that really secured bonds and ties between the companies. Because it used to be, well, my buddy has Call of Duty on Xbox, my buddy has Call of Duty on PC, my buddy has Call of Duty on the PlayStation. I can't play with any of them.
Yeah.
But now it's like, I can now play with all of them. Now,
if the servers work.
Yes, it's been a little bit glitchy because we've learned that we can join parties in multiplayer, but not zombies. But we can go to zombies once we're in a party. It's weird.
It's a whole thing.
It's a whole thing.
It is a whole thing.
But I would say that it's ending the era of the community war between the companies. Now, between the community, no. People are still arguing, saying Xbox is better than PlayStation, PlayStation is better than Xbox, and the PC players are sitting here just going, it's nice to be rich.
Well, it seems to me like the console players are banding against the PC players.
Yeah, because we're complaining that that y'all suck.
Well,
now
I know, but like,
all PC players think consoles are irrelevant.
I don't.
yeah,
You're also a console player.
I'm a console and a PC player at the same time. I play console to play with them. I have my PC
Dang.
to play games that I want to play, I guess, in better resolution. But now that the PS5's out, it's almost becoming irrelevant because PS5 has PC specs.
It's true.
well, that's the thing that PC players forget about is they also have to upgrade. It's not just us that have.
It takes them less time to upgrade.
What do you mean?
As in, like, if I was to build a high-end PC compared to someone trying to buy a high-end console, right?
Yeah.
It's going to take them a longer time to It's going to take a PC player longer time to upgrade because their stuff can carry over years, years past a console player, because of how PC hardware is built to last. Where a console, in the other instance, is built to last till the next one comes out.
I see.
So if you were to buy the Xbox One, and then a couple years later when the Xbox One S comes out, the games are going to run differently. One's going to make the game run better. Now, say the new game comes out when when that new console comes out. For instance, you buy Xbox One, it was Black Ops 3 that year. Next year, what was it? Infinite Warfare was next? Infinite Warfare and Xbox One S. If you're to buy Call of Duty, both those Call of Duties on a PC, it's still going to be significantly better than the console. It's just how it works because PC equipment's better. That's why the PC community rages against thinks they're higher against the console community. It's because, yeah, we just dropped $2,000, but we're not going to be spending $2,000 in 4 years. We spend it now so that we don't have to spend it in 10 years.
In theory.
I would argue that people with PCs pay a lot more for games than people with consoles. In general. I mean, look at your game library.
Have you seen Steam summer sales?
Okay, alright.
There's shit that's like 80% off and it's like $2. It's like a Call of Duty game.
That's true.
It's like super cheap.
But it's usually
I'd say, overall cost. Console plus game plus whatever.
And they always say we don't have to pay to play online.
No, you do.
We pay our internet bill. That's about it.
How do you pay to play online?
Because online play is free. I don't pay a service to play online.
Right.
Because I
bought
Call of Duty.
a year is only one more game.
It's one more game, correct? And that's the same thing as I pay the 3 month, which I should be paying the yearly.
You
but
pay the 3 month?
I paid for the 3 months. Well, there was for a while. It was on and off
guy.
because it was like my PC broke. My PS4's. I go to PS4. I was like, oh, my PC's fixed. Go back to PC. Oh, my PC broke. Go back to here. It was like that was an on.
See, that's the other issue. How often does your PC break?
Not anymore. That I know how to build it right.
See, my problem isn't does my PC break or does my PS4 break? It's the problem of what game am I playing right now, and what game am I going to be playing for like 2 weeks, and then get sick of for like 2 months. You know that very well.
I know exactly what you mean.
Because I was...
You made me buy Need for Speed, and we played it like 3 times.
I didn't make you play Need for Speed.
Yes, you did.
Heat?
Payback.
When?
You made me. You're like, you need to buy Need for Speed Payback, and I was like, fine, I'll buy it. And I bought it for like $40, and then we played it 3 times, and then we never played it again.
You dick.
Really? And then it was free on PlayStation 5.
Exactly. Like, you don't understand. I was mad because I was like sitting there playing it. I'm like, Luke has never offered to play it again with me.
Alright, well, Caleb made you buy Phasmophobia, and you don't even like that game, so get over it.
See, people pressure me to buying games, and then would you agree that it's an end of a generation or an end of an era?
Generation.
Generation.
Because it's been 7 years since
7 years. Yep.
The first one came out. I didn't look up how long the difference between the Xbox 360 and PS3 to 1, how long the gap was for that. But it was probably
2006?
Oh, that sounds right.
Was it 2006?
That sounds
I think
something
it was
like
2006, right. Another 7 years.
So it was, so it's about every...
I mean, give or take, either way, even
right.
if it was another year.
But it's so it's about 7 years between a generation now. We're going to assume the next 7 years is going to be a PlayStation 6, or knowing them, that's how they go. They go numerically.
Yeah.
Xbox is probably going to come out with something that says like it's the Xbox Goliath or something weird. They're going to call it
Xbox Goliath.
I mean, okay. Also,
pre-release. Official name.
Can we talk about
Goliath.
People had Xbox Series X's and they were vaping into it because it looked cool when it came out the top.
That's awesome.
Yeah, but you know how that bricked people's Xboxes when they did that.
Pretty
bricked all the Xboxes.
Yeah, it bricked all of them when they did that. No, okay, now don't get me wrong. Not one shadow went into their PlayStation and everyone's across the globe just at the same time. No. But anyone who did it, it did brick.
That's exactly how that happened.
Oh, okay. Sorry, my bad. Anyway.
Cross-platform. Don't you know?
But that was the issue. Is like you haven't seen anybody vaping into a PlayStation, have you?
Sorry.
Well, no.
Mainly because no one has one.
Okay.
Yeah, but they're so hard to get. Why would you do that? Like,
it's true.
Like
so
eBay is selling them for $2,200.
Have you seen how often an Xbox has gone back on sale? They haven't in a minute.
Yeah.
PlayStation has been pumping out so many units. Xbox has yet to pump out another set of units.
It's true.
As far as I'm aware. Someone's probably going to post in the comments, Xbox is boosting them this week. Or something weird like that, But...
Yeah. That we know of.
Right. Like, it's...
We're also not following it, though.
No, we're not. I mean... Now we would say this. Are the games changing now? Or would you say that the games that we're getting now that's the new generation, are they something that everyone's going to play? Or is it something that is just like, okay, we need the next Skyrim for this generation. We're going to need the next Call of Duty, which obviously there's going to be always the next
They're
Call of Duty.
They're going to be original for sure.
So, because we're talking, last generation had Spider-Man for PS4, like almost near the end. It's been like a couple years since it's come out. I think a year or two since Spider-Man came out.
Sure.
So now there's a new Spider-Man that's just...
2017? 2018?
It's 2018, I think. Now we have Miles Morales, which is the 2020 launch title for it. Now, don't get me wrong, that's probably because PlayStation wanted a launch title. Because Sony just went either like, we need it, like, go.
Yeah.
So, what other launch titles did PlayStation have? Because COD wasn't a launch...
Cyberpunk.
Not a launch title. Launch title means like the day it comes out is playable.
I think that's it.
That was the joke.
Okay. Anyway.
Yeah, I know.
Because COD came out before the launch date, didn't it?
No. Yeah.
Did it?
Yeah.
Day of.
No.
Same
The
day.
day
Was it
after.
day of?
It was because it came out on a Thursday. Call of Duty came out on the Friday.
I can look it up real quick. Hold on.
This sounds correct.
Filibust, go. Great. Cold. Thanks. No, it came out in 2020.
Wait.
November 13th.
That's this year.
Oh, 13th.
13th.
PS4 came out on the
12th. So it came out a day after.
That's what I said.
And so it came out 4 days after the Xbox came out. Because Xbox came out on the 12th. Or 10th.
So, I mean, it's kind of like a silly
So
thing
it would
not to make it a launch title.
It would still be a launch title. But I think they had... So Call of Duty sets their intentions way before Sony did, obviously. Because they had their set dates.
Yeah, true.
But Treyarch screwed up when they made Black Ops 4. Because they posted it a month early. And the game was unfinished when they released it. So they set it a month after to give themselves extra time. So they probably had that date set whenever they finished Black Ops 4. So we're going to assume that Sony probably picked that date and then Treyarch didn't want to change it because they're like, no, fuck that, we need our time. So.
There, 1 day.
2 days.
1 day.
1 day. 1 day.
There you go.
This man.
Math, can't do it. That's why I dropped out.
There's another number between 12 and 13. So.
There's a lot of numbers between 12 and 13.
There's an infinite amount of numbers between 12 and 13.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of which, infinite galaxies. How does that work, Jared?
So, you know the Big Bang, right?
Yeah.
No, never heard of it. What is that?
So it's the thing that created the universe. This big explosion, like a star supposedly exploded and created the universe.
No way.
So when it exploded,
Bruh.
it continues to grow, right?
I had no idea.
It's exponentially growing. Yeah, exponentially growing. And as it continues to grow, it's...
For the record, I understand what the Big Bang is.
I don't think you have to preface or
I don't think you need to.
disclaim that.
Somebody's gonna
Goof you.
What?
Yeah,
Logan's so
yeah.
stupid.
They're gonna say that anyway.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that doesn't
And
continue.
screw you for whoever's doing that right now.
Watch it be Luke.
No, it's
It's gonna be Brenham. He's gonna be like, "Hi, Brenham is here. Wow,
Also
Logan is
so
stupid."
stupid.
No, it'll probably be Ian Hurst.
Yeah. Ian likes to always repeat what I want.
Well,
what I want
Baba
to say.
Booey, I hate you.
No, that wrong one. That's Brendan.
I
Okay.
just
Baba
had to give him a
Booey.
little shout out.
What?
Also, can we... Yeah. Can we talk about how Xbox screwed up their launch? Real quick.
I don't know how.
They postponed Halo, which was supposed to be a launch title for them.
Oh yeah, that was goofing.
And now...
I was goofing.
Because Cyberpunk was supposed to be a launch title. I just realized. November 13th.
Yep.
Pissed.
And it got postponed to December 9th. We're having issues with the computer, so hopefully...
And we're back.
Yeah, I'll fix something, but... So, besides that, how did you guys enjoy this first episode? Just talking and
Just chilling.
chilling?
Yeah.
Pretty good?
This is vibe.
Like a villain.
These are where most of the episodes are going to be from now on. Just kind of talking about subjects that relate to the people, interviewing them for a quick sec. And... Yeah.
That wasn't a very quick sec. That was
a
an
hot
extensive sec.
Interviews?
One would say multiple.
Sex.
God.
Good night.
No.
Thank you. And good night.
I mean, you guys talked for a little bit. I mean, just it's not like the whole half episode's an interview, you know?
That's true.
So, I mean, it's not like a Philip DeFranco show where it's just a lot about their life, you know? As much as I want to, like, keep people talking, I mean, everyone doesn't want to hear every small thing, small detail. I mean, we're only, like, what? Like, average, like, close to 20s. Like, our average age. Like, there's not a whole lot going on in our life to interview. So...
It's true.
COVID's most of it, anyway, so...
I don't want to talk about COVID.
Exactly.
Like everything I hear is
Everything
COVID.
you hear is COVID, so no...
Half the sentences I hear are...
COVID-related.
No, it's always...
Actually, that's fair.
It's always, you know, given the certain circumstances with COVID.
Yeah.
It's like,
Coded.
that is the signature
Decoded.
line of this year. And it's like, shut up. I do it too, but like... I need to not do that.
So to end, I guess, to close up this podcast, what's something you guys have planned for your guys' futures, I guess it's to say? Like, what's something you guys are planning on doing?
Another mass global pandemic.
Love to hear it.
How's that going to start?
Ask the Chinese.
Dang. You're really punting it off on them, huh?
Yeah.
Well, You heard it here first. He has faith in another pandemic from China.
Give or take another 100 years. Yeah.
Maybe, no, for sure, I'm going to go to Rio. I'm going to go to Brazil. Don't know when.
Is this long-term goals? I'm talking like.
No.
This is
Short
within
term.
the next.
Within like a few years.
Okay.
I'm going to go to Rio.
Okay.
Probably with Ben. Most likely with Ben.
What's in Rio?
You know
The
what's
Grand.
in Rio. It is Brazil.
Rio.
So anyways.
Logan?
All right. Graduate school.
Some shorter term. There you go. I like it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
I don't know if you want to do that or not.
Luke's just dropping school altogether and just going right to Rio.
Yeah, graduate and
have to.
I guess that's about it. Short term.
You know, long term, I want to make a
Your long-term goal wasn't to go to Rio?
no, that's a shorter
Long term goal. I just want to be happy.
Yeah. No, I want to start a longboard and surf shop in Venice, California.
Good luck.
Oh,
Wouldn't that be cool?
that sounds.
Or like,
That would be-
like
okay.
no, longboard, surfboard, and bicycle shop.
Okay, so don't get me wrong.
That's
Great
the
idea.
move.
I'd love it. I'd support it. I would invest. But getting it open in California and trying to get having it sustainable
that's true.
is going to be a
Okay,
starting,
maybe not
starting
Venice,
issue.
but like on a
no,
beach.
like ultimate goal. Heck yeah.
Okay, yeah. Also,
Okay,
yeah.
fair enough. Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
yeah.
Ultimate goal.
Whether it's realistic or not, who cares?
You'd have to start it kind of deeper in California, and then eventually once you get enough money going, that's when you can move it to the boardwalk pier area. Because that's where your business will start booming. But you got to get the money to be able to keep that.
And a rent up
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Rent's gonna kill you.
We'll have to start a chain. That'd be cool. It'd be a good.
You could call it
business
a
venture.
bike chain.
Please. No. No.
Anyway.
Yeah, I love to hear it. It's great.
Dope.
All right, love to hear. You guys, it's been fun.
Mm.
I like this a lot.
Yeah.
I love this style of pod.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fun. Hopefully, I can get more people on. I want to interview actual I'm not saying you guys are actual. I want to see
No, yeah, like actual humans.
yeah, actual humans. Yeah.
Yeah.
Stuff. People that don't exist just for Moodyplayz videos.
Right.
Right. Yeah. See.
See, we understand because we're your peasants.
Yeah. So as soon as I hit stop recording, y'all are going right back in the locker. So just be
Yes,
ready
Daddy.
for that.
Well, no, I'd go into my.
Where can they find you guys?
Moodyplayz videos.
Oh yeah.
Moodyplayz.
I'm usually chilling here at my house.
Gives them the address.
I mean, if you want to get in contact with me, hit me up. You know, my number is. Just
Classic.
mix up a few numbers, call a few people, you'll figure it out.
Deductive reasoning.
They're gonna
Process
be kinda-
of elimination.
Yeah. You might. I mean, at least a few of those.
I
numbers
called
are
911. They
right.
said they didn't know you.
I don't know which ones though. You might have to try from 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0.
Yeah, let's go every
And work
single
your way
combination.
up to
Every single combination.
Yeah.
We'll find it eventually.
Hey, maybe I'm your number neighbor. That'd be cool.
It starts with 8. I'll help him out there.
Okay,
That eliminates.
It starts with 8.
a
Ends
lot.
with
That eliminates
3
all.
2s. Rhymes with
Good luck improving your way to
fun.
that one.
Rhymes with fun. No, that's when you would do your outro.
If you guys don't want to add, I mean, all right.
Okay, my @ is definitely Luke on Instagram with an underscore.
He's
Or
privated,
right-
so I mean,
Or right there in the icon.
I'm not putting in the eye. It's gonna go on a little banner that's gonna go right there, right there in front of you.
That'll do.
Same thing for Logan. Whenever I said y'all's names at
Maybe.
the beginning of the video, no, probably I don't know. I didn't see your finger pointed. And same thing for Logan. Right across Logan, it's gonna have a little banner that says his name, and then whatever. If he wants to put his @ there, if not, I'm just gonna put this as Logan's @ goes here.
Yes, sir.
Such shenanigans.
What a guy.
Well, it was fun. Love this. I will hopefully get to see you guys more in MoodyPlayz videos. You'll see him really soon with this other project idea I'm doing. And probably Logan too. He'll probably sneak in a couple videos.
Always.
Anyway, thank you guys for watching or listening. Both, hopefully. You guys can check this out, hopefully, on multiple platforms soon. But for right now, episode 1's only going on YouTube. Thank you for watching and or listening, and or both. You all are amazing. If you haven't heard it today, good morning, good night. You look amazing. And I will see you guys in the next one.
NordVPN.